So, namaste. Good morning. Good morning. How many students? Students, raise your hand. Students, please stand up. All the students, just for 1 minute. Something that Dr. Karad and King Hussein have in common is the desire to pass the vision to the next generation that the combination of spirituality and science and work will lead to great success. So I would like to felicitate the students, if that's okay. So I would like to felicitate all of you for your dreams, and may you take this vision today forward to your children and your children's children. Thank you. You may sit down.
Thank you.
So Dr. Karad has set up a university dedicated to the union of spirituality and science. King Hussein is supporting a university dedicated to the union of faith, belief, and these two men have so much in common. One has built a peace dome. King Hussein is working on building a glass, the largest stained glass, you could say, temple to spirituality, together with Tom Holdman. They have so much in common. Well, at the MIT World Peace University's inauguration, Dr. Karad said, and I quote, "In the coming years, India will play a role in the knowledge corridor of the world. We have combined science and spirituality to form a new education model. This university has taken ideals from the path shown by the forefathers of India of peace and harmony." Now, Dr. Karad, when you said these words about India being the corridor, knowledge corridor of the world, I don't know if you foresaw that now India would be only one of 4 countries to land on the moon and explore the moon. And India just launched a mission to be exploring the sun. So your words are so true. So I am certain that what Dr. Karad foresaw was the role of spirituality and science when working together bring proof. And the moon landing is evidence that Dr. Karad's vision is not speculation, but it's proof. It's a proof of the universal truth. An American Hindu-American journalist, Murali Balaji, wrote an article, "How India's foray to the moon might help faiths get along here below." The success of Chandrayaan-3 is a chance to build a more inclusive nation. Indeed, some have estimated that 1 billion prayers from Christians, Hindus, Muslims, Jains, Sikhs, and more accompanied the landing of India's Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft to the lunar surface. Now, students again, students, how many of you prayed for the success of Chandrayaan? Raise your hand. Everyone, who prayed for the success? So, as a Catholic Christian, I was especially heartened to hear that the Catholic Bishops' Conference of India celebrated, saying that the progress made by our scientists and engineers in the field of space research is truly commendable and fills our heart with pride. Indeed, the moon landing is evidence that Dr. Karad's philosophy is not speculation, again, but a universal truth, because the union of science and spirituality alone will bring peace and harmony to entire humanity. India, the world's most populous country, is also the most diverse. A core philosophy in India is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which loosely is translated, one earth, one family, one future. It's the theme of this year's G20 meeting hosted by India, and it's prominently featured on the logo of the G20 in both Sanskrit and English. This concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one world, one family, is taken from Gandhi to Nehru to the Honorable Prime Minister Modi. India's leaders have evoked this concept to elucidate the country's national and global outlook. As we gather together on Tuesday evening, tonight, for the opening of the G20 Interfaith Forum, we'll do so right here in this Peace Dome. In addition to advancing the truth that science and spirituality create a peaceful and loving society, Dr. Karad has also placed strong emphasis on the universal concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. In this transformational moment of national success with India's landing and exploration of the moon, let the upcoming G20 Interfaith Forum, held in this very same room, be the union with the majority of G20 countries embracing this wonderful ideal. And finally, I'm honored to take the vision of King Hussein and Dr. Karad forward even next month as we take this message to the business community. This is a transformational business. And for the students, when you go to your jobs after you finish your education, don't you want to take your faith with you? So we'll be celebrating this in New Delhi in November 4th. And I thank you both for the inspiration you are for this, and the impact is growing. God bless you all. Thank you.